Okay guys, this is Ray Chen. So today we're gonna talk about health. I'll share with you my own experience about some of the health problems I run into the recent couple of years. It has really alarmed me to put the health as my number one priority. Again, before the start of the video, subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon, so when I upload new video you will get a chance to see it. A couple years ago, while I was driving one day, I felt dizzy. I felt like I couldn't breathe, so I tried to open my car window. I thought it because the window is closed. But even after I opened my car window, I still couldn't breathe. So that's when I realized there's something wrong. And also when I talk, I started to stutter. So my talk is not clear, crisp. I started to stutter in my speech. So I went to see a doctor, and I did a blood check, and then I found out that my blood, all the statistics in my blood, all the numbers in my blood is not healthy. High cholesterol, for example, there's a couple numbers that are very high. Then I started, become alarmed about my health. So I started, watch out my diet. So before I used to eat, a lot in each meal. And I used to eat even when I'm not feeling hungry. So since that, I don't eat as much. I only eat when I'm hungry. So if I'm not hungry, I do not eat. And I usually eat less carbohydrate. So before I used to eat a whole bowl of rice. So after that, then I just have maybe 1/3 of a bowl of rice and try to eat more vegetable, more fruits. And also another thing I started doing is drink more water and to exercise more. So I started walking more. So until nowadays, I usually walk at least 10,000 steps a day. I usually walk after breakfast and walk after dinner. I think 10,000 steps is about about 4 miles, a little bit more than 4 miles. So after I changed my diet and work out more, then I started losing weight. So I lost about probably 10 to 15 pounds. But it hasn't been successful because now I started gaining weight again. But I'm still, maintaining my diet. I mean, it's not to maintain my diet. I don't want to make my diet so strict so that, it's hard to continue. So I don't want to make it too strict, but I just kind of watch out my diet so that I don't become unhealthy. So there is another scare I had a couple years ago as well. So one morning after I woke up, I felt like half of my face I couldn't have control of my muscle. I couldn't even smile on half of my face. So that's also when I discovered that something's wrong. So it also alarmed me to be more active and to be to watch on my diet, to work out more. And because nowadays everybody works so much, right? So just like me, I work a lot as well. So sometimes before I used to stand or sit in front of my computer for hours, and my right hand does just staying in that position for a long time. So recently, what I discovered a couple months ago, I was having problem with my right shoulder. I couldn't raise my shoulder. Even now, I'm still not fully recovered. So I'm doing some therapy and going to see the doctors. It's getting better. So all this, symptoms that happen to my body, it really, makes me to be truly aware of my physical condition and my health. So now I'm starting to, exercise more, eat more. I mean, not eat more, eat more healthy. And so now, because of the pandemic, I haven't traveled too much. So I'm gonna travel more, take more break, and just to, overall to make sure that I always keep my health as the number one priority. Because let's face it, right? So if you don't have health, you have nothing, right? So any matter that can be resolved with money is not a problem. But if you can throw money at it to resolve it, then it's not a problem. But let's say if you get, if your body became messed up, no matter how much money you pay, you will not get your health back, right? So this is my personal experience. I thought, I share with you guys. So, because everybody's, I don't know about everybody, but a lot of people are in high stress job, you work a lot. So sometimes you forget about your health, especially, when you're married, when you have kids. I always tell my coworker, doesn't matter how busy you get or how many kids you have to have your health as the number one priority. Your body, your mind, your spirit. You have to make sure they're all in top condition. Because if you're not healthy, you will not be able to work well. You will not be efficient. If you do not work well, if you're not healthy, you do not work well, you cannot produce, and you cannot, you will not get good outcome. So I thought that's what I should, share with you guys from my personal experience. Hopefully it can share some light in this matter. Okay, this is Ray Chen. Until next time. Again, thank you for subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. Until next time. Okay.